Assalamu alaikum, welcome to another Halal or Nothing video. Today we are here in Mississauga and we are going to check out a very special facility. It's a facility that is creating a lot of Dubai chocolate. I thought this was a really unique opportunity to show you guys what it's like to run a business here in the GTA that supplies a lot of your favorite halal restaurants with Dubai chocolate. So come inside with me and let's go check it out. Alright, checking out Palm Bites. Assalamu alaikum, Mustafa.
Assalam, Imad.
Habibi, how's it going? Good to see you, man.
Alhamdulillah, how are you?
Tell the people about Palm Bites, man.
So Palm Bites, we are a gourmet dates and chocolate company. We are a manufacturer first, and we ship across Canada, US. We've been doing this since 2019.
Can you show the people at home what's going on behind the scenes, and can you give me a tour of the place?
Imad, just for you, exclusive tour. No one else gets this.
Let's do it,
Come on in. All right, welcome. No one gets this view, Imad. So congratulations. Right here, we just did some renovation. So our area, the vestibule here is empty. We usually have products. So in the next few weeks, we'll have all of that. This way is our content room. So this is where we take photos and videos of all our products. And right here, we have our QA, Caleb. Hi. So Caleb is right now coming back from vacation because we had a big audit last week. It's called SQF. This is the biggest audit for a food manufacturer. This allows us to get into many stores, including, the Loblaws and Walmarts. This is a basic minimum that you need, which is very difficult to attain. So, alhamdulillah, we got it.
Wait, Mustafa, can you tell the people a little bit more about SQF?
Yeah, for sure. SQF basically requires a lot of food hygiene, even the setup of your place. You need traceability, which is knowing where every single ingredient that you have in the product, where it comes from, and you're able to trace it back to even the farmer. So let's continue. Over here we got the team working from customer service to design. Over here we got our office team, finance and shipping. Over here is our sales team. These are the guys who are talking to all our accounts, and we're gonna go to the back where we make everything. Come on in. And right here, we're gonna get ready to go inside production. You got the food safety and quality policy. We got the way that every single production member has to dress. First step right now is we need to wash our hands, both you and I. Next, we got our hair nets, so you gotta put on before you go into the facility.
So give me a 360. I need to see a little twirl.
But we're gonna put a coat on.
Okay.
And here we go, we're gonna walk in. So you'll notice right away the temperature here is 16 degrees, so it got a little colder. This is to keep our ingredients a longer shelf life. So let's get you a lab coat. Where's the large? It's all medium. Now we got our lab coats, we're ready to work. Let's go in. I'll show you around.
Can you talk about the packaging that we see over here?
Right here is our chocolate date boxes. So we have so many different varieties. We have the 2-bite nut butter, we have the ultimate variety, we have the bold, we have the perfect variety. So we have a lot. All these are made to order. We don't actually package the boxes until the order comes through. However, we do have certain products that are consistently being purchased on a daily basis. So we make a small batch of these every single day and we package them and we put in our fulfillment. So you're gonna see that in a few minutes. But right here is where we do all the packaging. All right, now coming this way, we have an order that needs to go out. So this is our Dubai chocolate bars. So right here, this is the small box, or sorry, this is a medium. So this is ready to go. So after production, after packaging, we put it here and it's ready to go on skids. So they bring the skid in and this is where they package it right here. Now coming this way, we have our production. So right now, we're working on these bonbons. It's a bonbon Dubai chocolates. So as you can see, this is the mold. They're putting the chocolate inside, and the next step would be to fill it with different fillings. I believe right now we're doing the Oreo Dubai chocolate. So that's what's gonna get filled in. Then after they put that filling, they put another coat of chocolate on top and scrape off excess chocolate. So that's what's happening here. He's actually doing the Dubai chocolates. So one line is doing multiple different types of chocolate. And we make our own filling. So right here, they're roasting all the knafe. So this is where it goes. We also do the chocolate dates. Like I said, it's made to order. Put in chocolate and then they're adding the nuts on top. We also have the Labubu Dubai chocolates. So as you can see, they're stuffing the molds with different fillings. So right now they're demolding. This is the bonbons. So this is what they look like. So as you can see, everything is done by hand. You know, this is a gourmet, artisanal style, everything to do with chocolate, whether it's dates, whether it's Dubai chocolate. It's all being made here. And right now we make about 10,000 chocolate bars a day. However, we're gonna be able to make 48,000 chocolate bars a day. So we're very excited to go from 10,000 to 48,000, and it's gonna get commissioned this week. You'll see the finished products ready to go. Everything is ready for packaging.
Look at these labubus.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
We don't throw anything out. So on our website and in store, we have something called the imperfect box. So customers are able to purchase chocolate that broke during production, or they don't look as good, you know, but they're gonna get it at a deep discount, about 60 to 70% off. As you can see, is what it looks like to package. Now you saw how that's being made and packaged. Now you'll see the dates. So the chocolate dates are coming out of the line, and we have Besma here who is putting it together, and it goes into boxes.
What kind of machine are they coming out from, these dates?
So this is a flash freeze machine. It goes down to -20. So you have a short machine where it comes out ready for packaging, and it doesn't like smear or smudge. Now that you saw our production, we're gonna go into the warehouse.
Mustafa, when did you start Palm Bites?
So we started in 2019, and the purpose of the business was to get my dad back to work. He was forced to retire from his company. He was at a pharmaceutical company for 20 years. And for about 3 years, he was applying everywhere. No one was giving him a chance because he was older. He was 67 at the time. You know, Palm Bites was the safe haven for my dad, and now it's a safe haven we have over 100 employees. So,
wow, mashallah.
you know, alhamdulillah, it's something we're very grateful for. You know, our customers are the reason for this business growing. And of course, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you know, opening the doors for us. And inshallah, we can continue to grow and get as many people to work here as possible.
Inshallah.
Over here is our warehouse. So right here we have tons of chocolate that's we just got a shipment from. And yeah, everything here is between raw ingredients and you know, we got the dates and packaging. So we have boxes.
Mustafa, what kind of chocolate do you guys use?
So we use Belgian chocolates, very expensive, but you know, quality is priceless. This is our fulfillment. Over here are orders that are coming from online that are going out. So as you can see here, we split it based on which company is picking up. Because we're in the chocolate business, we have to deal with a lot of ice. You know, there's melting and things going bad during transit. So this is the cold packs that we put into your shipments. So right here, Kareem is taking care of our online orders. You know, we are mixed between warehouse, fulfillment, production, and you saw our office. So we're a full A to Z solution. We can customize everything for our customers, between what goes into the boxes to what kind of chocolate, you know, they get, whether they want white chocolate, dark chocolate, milk chocolate. So we can do all of that. We try to offer as much as possible on our website, but even for our wholesale customers, even for the customers we're doing private label for, anything could be customized when you're a manufacturer.
It's pretty cool seeing all these different things. I mean, just seeing like the whole warehouse, the whole production side of things. It's a really unique experience. I'm sure there's not really many businesses, especially here in Mississauga, that do this kind of thing. And it's really nice. I hope you guys are really enjoying seeing the behind the scenes of such an amazing company. Mustafa, I see a lot of dates. What kind of dates do you guys use?
So there's 6 different types of dates we sell. The one that's everyone knows and the highest selling item for us is the Majdoul dates. They're Palestinian Majdoul dates. We also have the Deglet Noor, which we call one bite. We use Tunisian Deglet Noor dates. Then we have the Ajwa, we have Khudari, we have the Bam, Mazafti. So this is our Palestinian Majdoul dates. As you can see here, they are very juicy and soft. In the beginning, it was just selling to the company I was working at full time, which was Shopify. And Shopify had a kitchen on every floor. So we used to have Palm Bites, chocolate covered dates on every floor's kitchen. So the staff can go and grab it as a snack. The awesome thing about it is we were manufacturing on Saturdays, packaging on Sundays, dropping the orders off on Monday. By Wednesday, everything is already sold out. So we were going through about 1,000 units a week of this. So, you know, alhamdulillah, we were profitable from day one. And then once we went to direct to consumer because of COVID, we opened our website. That's when, you know, we saw the demand and the struggles really started. And alhamdulillah, it's been a great journey, but we've been running strong since 2019.
Mustafa, what's the hardest part about running a business where you're dealing with consumers, but you're also dealing with the production?
I think the hardest part would be managing cash flow between marketing, because it is an online business. So we're constantly, trying to do new things from a marketing side. And then you have staff, you have rent. It's really about managing your cash flow. I think, most businesses will tell you the same thing, but when it's online, you're pushing a lot of product, or you're trying to push a lot of product. The difficult thing is making sure you're always in the green.
Have you tried other people's Dubai chocolate?
Of course, yeah. Actually, I have tons on my desk.
Who do you think does it the best?
So Fix is awesome.
Yeah,
I actually really like
the Fix, by the way, is the one from Dubai.
Yes. So the thing I like about theirs is it's not too sweet. The filling is really good consistency. The one from Costco as well, I like that one. It's a Turkish brand. It's a little square, but it's just there's no like knafe inside.
Yeah.
There's just like pistachio cream.
Obviously, Dubai chocolate is something that is very much so a trend right now. Everybody's getting on it. We saw Lindt come out with a Dubai chocolate. There's so many big brands that are coming out with Dubai chocolate. You, as one of the players in the market here, how do you kind of remain relevant?
Two ways. One is innovation, and secondly is scale. We're constantly innovating. We're always doing something new. Now, we're doing these bonbons. We're doing the Dubai chocolate jars. We're seeing the Dubai chocolate being like really taking a very long time to die out, and I don't believe it's actually going to die out.
Neither do I.
I believe it's one of those products that comes to market, and yeah, it's going to skyrocket because the demand is so high, and then it's going to come down, but it'll never crash. It's going to continue, being there in the market. And the reason why is because it's a product that is actually really good. And that's one of the reasons why we really invested heavily in machinery to automate and scale. So innovation and scale. We can make 48,000 chocolate bars a day.
By the way, if you guys haven't checked out Palm Bites, go check out their website. I'll link it below in the description. They offer so many different products. I have a bunch over here. We got cookies and cream, cotton candy, fuego. What is that, with Takis in it?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Chocolate hazelnut,
Lotus
Biscoff, Lotus Biscoff, and then you guys got the OG Dubai chocolate kunafa bar. Which one's your favorite, man?
So my favorite is the Lotus Biscoff.
Okay.
Since day one, I've always loved that one.
We'll do that one.
Of course. So I'm gonna try the Lotus Biscoff. Which
I'm
one?
gonna try the cookies and cream. I'm a big cookies and cream guy. See if we can get a nice snap here.
Now, if it melts in your hand, that means it's real chocolate. Here's mine. As you can see, the filling.
There's a lot of filling in here. Bismillah.
Bismillah.
This is so good. Sometimes I've had Dubai chocolate where there's like too much chocolate on the end. This is like very evenly coated all the way around, and there's a ton of filling in there, which is exactly what you want. I've had fixed chocolate before. I say that this is pretty comparable in the way that it's kind of composed. This is delicious, man. I love the innovation. I love so many different flavors and how unique you can be with it. How do you guys come up with so many different flavors?
We take our comments very seriously from our existing customers, wholesalers. They're the ones that ask us for toffee flavor, pumpkin spice, because they wanted to introduce something in the market. The other ones are standard. We got the hazelnut and all of that. These are because we're already stuffing dates with different nuts, with different fillings.
How do you control yourself on a daily basis being surrounded by chocolate?
Honestly, I've gained 40 pounds since launched this business. So I'm trying to lose weight, but like they're always testing new flavors and try this, try that. So there's consistent snacking throughout the day. Self-control, you have to have discipline, and I'm working on it. Yeah.
Tell me more about how you make sure that everything that you use is halal, and what being halal like kind of means to you in your business.
Of course, so we're a Muslim business, that's something very important to us. The closest thing we got to non-halal ingredients was probably the marshmallows, because we got a request from one of our wholesalers to do a s'mores flavor. When we were looking in the market, we obviously found some halal marshmallow, but from a price point, it was obviously a lot higher. So we ended up doing something that made it taste even better, which was using marshmallow fluff. And marshmallow fluff, there's no gelatin. Turned out great. You have that gooiness when you crack it. So, had we not, been a halal business, maybe we wouldn't have done as much R&D to figure out a better solution. We wouldn't do things that may take barakah away from us. We're not chasing dollar per se. I made a promise to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala when I started this business, is I'm gonna try to help as many people as possible that I can in any way possible, whether it's giving them jobs, opportunity when they can't have it anywhere else, whether it's doing donations, during Ramadan, Alhamdulillah, we worked together last year. We were able to raise a good amount of money for Gaza, and inshallah. But ultimately, when your intention is to start a business that has an impact on the community and on our people, on people in need, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala makes it everything so much easier. No matter how much we try and we fight with, let's just say, a distributor or whatever, ultimately it's in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's hands. So we just put our best foot forward. Doesn't mean we don't be ambitious and all of that. It's actually the opposite. We should be. But our intention should always be to please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And that's always the heart and soul of our business. We have Friday prayers here. We have a prayer room.
What's one piece of advice that you would give to somebody trying to start their own business?
Persistence. I think just holding out. Focus on today. Don't look at 5 years, 3 years, 1 year, and start worrying about what's to come. Just focus on getting through the day. All through 2020 till 2023, I didn't have money for rent up until the last day because I believed in the product. I believed, we're doing the right thing. And alhamdulillah, after we hit about like 5 years in business, which seems to be every single person's timeline, they say after 5 years, their business took off. So somehow we fell in the exact same path. Alhamdulillah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala opened the door for us in so many ways. Just hang in there. Money should not be the reason you shouldn't start a business as well. If you don't have capital, put it out there. Shopify makes it so much easier to just start a business and throw it out there to see if people purchase.
How do you know that the Palestinian dates that you're getting are 100% authentically Palestinian? That's a tough question.
No, it's not a tough question at all. So it all comes down to certifications. And trusting your sources. Every single batch of dates we get a certificate of origin. We know exactly the farm it came from, who picked it up, who took it to the ship, which distributor picked it up here in Canada, who even is the driver to bring it to our warehouse. And every single part of the process, our broker, our distributor, even the driver is Palestinian. We can't put our name to an origin that's not authentic. That's one of the reasons also why our dates are a little more expensive. We've been doing it for years with these farmers. We know it's 100% authentic because we've dealt with them for years. Whenever they have trouble as well from shipments and some of the hurdles they go through every single day. So their water's been cut off. They've had issues with getting shipments out of their farm. They have checkpoints right outside. It sucks what's happening in Palestine. Obviously they're in our prayers, but ultimately the customer has to pay the price of where the product comes from. And that's one of the reasons why it's so high.
I hope you guys got a really, really good background and insight of how Palm Bites runs. They're an amazing business, and you can see that their intentions are very, very pure. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless you in your business and lots of barakah in it. And if you guys haven't tried Palm Bites yet, the chocolate's amazing and the chocolate covered dates are absolutely amazing. So make sure to order them. They make a great gift. They taste amazing. They make a great snack as well. So definitely don't feel so guilty when you have any sort of Palm Bites products at all, because the mission behind it is a mission that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala backs. Mustafa, man, I appreciate you. I got chocolate all over my hands, guys.
Halal or nothing right here.
Stay tuned for the next video for Halal or Nothing. Inshallah, we got much more videos planned. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And more importantly than any of that, go buy some chocolate covered dates in Dubai chocolate. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Assalamu alaikum. Let's go wash your hands.